Hello, it is Fate, and this is Noodle, and I am the Fiber Witch, and I am here today to talk to you a little bit about my healing day today. Today was a very healing day for me. I've been struggling with some health problems as of recent, and I needed a day to really let go. I am in a support group, and in that support group, we base it off of the 12 steps, and those 12 steps are based off of the AA 12 steps. So today I worked on step 4 and 5, where I listed and then told someone, my spiritual advisor, about my character defects and the things that I feel is wrong with me. My resentments, my fears, my dysfunctions, and we really got into the meat of it. They held space for me. We started with a meditation. We called in our spirit guides, and then I got into my resentments, my fears, and, my dysfunctions. And we really got to the base of it. And then we did a really beautiful letting go ceremony. Um, Her name is Amanda the Hauntess on Instagram, as well as heathenmoon.ca on Instagram. And she burnt some candles for me. She had a sigil for me. She had this really beautiful ritual. And she offers this as a ritual for people who need to release stuck shed. So releasing parts of yourselves that are stuck, that no longer serve you. And it was just overall really amazing. I felt really light afterwards. I did an hour of meditation after, just to just get back into body, get back into self, and realize the hard work that I had done. And then I've been dealing with some health concerns, so I had some pranic healing, and immediately with that pranic healing, I felt so much relief from the uncomfortableness that I've been feeling, and they really honed in on what the problem was. With that being said, the problem is something that I need to talk to my doctor very seriously about and talk very soon about. So it was nice that I had that reassurance that, yes, this is serious. And the fact that the doctors you've seen aren't taking it seriously is concerning, and you need to pester your doctor. So I am, and really excited that someone heard me and did what they could to help me on my healing journey, because they could relieve some of the symptoms, but not all of them, which was really nice. The last thing I did today was I got to meet the wonderful Prism Spiritual Tarot card readings, and it was a really lovely reading. I'm going to join the video of what we discussed and what the outcome was. But it was a really good reading for someone who just started reading publicly and, is working with the spirits of Turtle Island. It was really beautiful to see that they respect and honor the spirits of Turtle Island, and they are very respectful of, my guides and spirits, and were very very good at doing the reading without, knowing anything about me. We are so baby today. Without knowing anything about me, just doing a reading, and just, it was really good. So I wish them all the best. I will link everyone that I saw other than the Pranic Healer, because they are a student, but I will link the Academy of Pranic Healing, so that way if you want to try pranic healing, you can, as well as I will link everybody's contact info, so that way you could try getting a reading, or you can get a spell service with Amanda. So without further ado, here is my tarot and oracle card reading, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay. Fate.
Fate and Prism. That spiritual tarot card reading. Yeah, I'm really grateful that I could do this reading tonight, this impromptu reading, and I'm excited to see what comes of it. As I was preparing for the session, a card actually jumped out of the deck when I was pulling out. So I definitely pulled that card out, and that was the King of Pentacles upside down.
Okay.
So that talks about this card right here. This card talks about workaholism, or how do you say that word when someone's like a workaholic and they work a lot? Like, I don't even know if there is a word for it. Maybe I'm just trying to think of a word. So when someone's a workaholic,
Yeah.
Dishonesty in some regard, it's not the most positive card. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
And this would represent your past. Maybe a little bit of ignorance on someone else's behalf, or maybe even your behalf. Very rigid, it seems like. That's what comes up for me. It's something that is very, very rigid. And that is the impression I get from that card. And, I'm going to light some sage. I forgot about that. I think it's so important to light sage every single time I do a reading. That's like kind of a tradition of mine.
Oh, cool.
And I feel like if any spirits want to come through, I want them to have the most gentlest exposure, and like, if they need to pass through, if they need to have some time here, like whatever they may need, sage is so cleansing and like so powerful and so healing, and it like has such magical properties. I really, really do feel. And so I always have sage going in my house or during readings. It's just so cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you ever smudge or have you had much experience with sage? Or?
So I'm not as familiar with sage. I'm not native, so I don't use it. But I do use Palo Santo, because if we don't, Palo Santo, from the research I've seen, is it's ethically harvest, so it's only fallen branches, fallen trees, and if we don't support the ethical harvest of it, there are people who poach it. So ethical harvest of Palo Santo, for spiritual attunement, is really important to the agriculture of, I believe it's Argentina, but don't quote me on that. I'm really bad with remembering, but I just remember that I use that just because I'm not native, and I was always told that like sage was for like native practitioners.
Okay, that's quite interesting because I'm not First Nations myself, although I do go to sweat lodges and I've always been welcomed with open arms by the community.
Oh, cool.
They told me it just to make it clear that if someone does ask, that I'm not of that descent, and that like to respectfully acknowledge the land that I play, and land acknowledgement and stuff like that. If I was to smudge and to just be respectful, right?
Yeah, that actually makes sense, because we're not on our homeland, so like to use the plant medicine of here is respecting the spirit. So I never thought of it like that.
Yeah. Okay, so another card that really stuck out to me was this card. So I'm gonna pull it this way, and I'm gonna place that for your present. And and this card is for your future. And we might do a clarification card depending on what comes of this.
Okay.
So, for your present, we also have the upside down.
That's okay.
But it doesn't necessarily say, so I had to just memorize the cards and everything. Um, so your present talks about. Do you ever feel like you're drowning in your past?
Yes, I literally was talking about this today. I have a fear of drowning.
Shit, that just got real here.
And I have a lot of dreams of being able to breathe underwater or being trapped underwater. And when I was born, my mom actually, half of my very traumatic birth was in a birthing pool, which is a water birth. So literally, and I died when I was born because I had the cord wrapped around my neck. So I was literally drowning in the amniotic sac.
Yeah, because this card is just bringing up like just a lot of distress when recalling the past, and the words "drowned in the past" scream out to me and are even written on this card.
Yeah,
Cannot move forward or live independently. Um, Sometimes maybe you feel like your effort is not recognized.
for sure.
Maybe a lot of the time,
Yeah,
and fear from childhood.
yeah, a lot of childhood trauma.
Yeah, this card is.
Holy.
Yeah,
Is it on pink? Is the background pink as well? That's really
it's
cool.
holographic thing. Yeah, and then for your future card, we have Nine of Swords upside down. Oh, I love this. The help is in the near future. Hope. Um, but okay, so with everything in life, there comes good, bad, positive, negative, light, dark. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
and the positive for your future is that like help is in the near and things are going to get better. That's what spirit message is for you. But the negative is that things might be painful and harsh, maybe even lonely. Suicide is coming up for me. I don't know why suicide is coming up, but suicide is coming up for me, or a loss of a relative, death, or imprisonment, or maybe even bondage, self or other.
So we're coming up on the anniversary of when I tried to kill myself.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was April or May. I can never remember, but it was quite a few years ago, so that could be what's coming up. As well as I'm struggling with a lot of health problems right now, so I guess there's also that fear of like, is it going to be too much?
Yeah. Damn, my cards were accurate again. I
Nice.
mean, like, this is so cool because I just started reading, honestly, like, less than 3 weeks ago.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah, people say I definitely have a gift for this. Do you want a clarification card, or is that, like, I'm willing to do an oracle card because the vibe is flowing so well, but I don't really think you need a clarification card. I mean, or do you feel you need one? I mean, you are the expert of your life. You know what's best for you.
Um
Do you have a question that you want
yeah,
me to?
I was gonna say, what will the help look like? Because I'm very bad at like knowing what the help is going to look like or where it's gonna come from.
Okay, can you choose like from one of these oracle decks? These ones are good for questions like that. So you want to know what the help's gonna look like. So you can ask your guides, you can ask angels, or trust your vibe, or animal spirit guides, or the secret language of color card guide.
So what was the first one? Sorry.
Ask your guides, angels, oh, that was their tarot, sorry. Ask your guides, trust your vibe, animal spirit guide, and the secret language of color.
I think I want to ask my guides.
Okay, yes, that's a good choice. That's always a good choice. So I usually knock on it 3 times to open up my deck to the spirit realm, and that way when I close it off, it's just like this session stays in between you and me
Yep.
and the universe, and that's just how I like to have respect for my deck. I even sleep with my decks.
Oh, I love that.
So the cool thing I like to do in my online reading, they're possible again, but I want you to pick your card. So I can't really see. Let me just get it. I'll like lean on my desk. Okay, so
Noodle
I'm
move.
gonna like try. Yeah, we'll do that. That's great. So I'm gonna run my hands along the cards a couple times, just like this and like this. And I just want you to picture your energy just flowing through my hands. And which card is drawn to you and your soul and your
Stop
heart. What?
right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting because I was thinking that one too for a generalized area.
Hey, baby.
So what will the help look like?
Hey.
Prosperity guides. Deprivation. Okay, so let's see what this means.
Go lay down.
Whether because of a sudden change or circumstance or long held patterns of lack, you may find yourself feeling overly concerned about your finances and security right now. You may be worrying that there won't be enough to meet your needs, so you're trying to conserve every penny. Your fears may even cause you to unconsciously seek others to reassure you or guarantee your needs in some way or form. The trouble with allowing these fears to take over is that your insecurity will be felt by others and they will step back, fearful of being used for your security, creating a cycle of even more deprivation. The circle of fear and lack dries up the well of prosperity even further. Happily, your prosperity guides are here to help you reserve this vibration. They inform you that hoarding or withholding in any way goes against the divine flow of the universe and it's the opposite of what's called for to create prosperity. The universal laws of prosperity state that we receive what we give. The universe does not lack. Lack only exists in our minds. The true source of poverty is an indication that we've disconnected from our divine source, which causes low self-esteem. This is the true source of lack of any area of life, whether it's money, comfort, security, or even love. To get back into the flow of things, your guides urge you to reconnect to the source, meaning like the creator or the universe or your angel guides or whatever you choose to call them. Being generous in all ways. Any stingy tendencies, even with yourself, only keep you cut off from the divine supply from your helpers. Reclaim your self-esteem by recognizing that you're a trust fund baby of the universe. Your needs will be met easily if you open your heart to receiving the universe's gift. Connect to this flow by sharing what you can, a smile, a compliment, your assistance, your time. Your prosperity's guide's message for you is tap into the abundance of the universe by sharing your heart openly.
Nice. I have been really scared about finances, so that really, yeah. The fact that as long as I trust in God and my spirit guides, things are going to be taken care of.
100%.
that makes me really happy because sometimes I forget that, I need to tap into spirit and use that. But I'm always like, no, I can do it on my own. I can be my own God. No, I can't.
I got this self will run riot, right?
Yep,
Or
self will
like,
run riot.
yeah, yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's hard, and then like once you get disconnected, it's just like you get further and further disconnected from whatever your divine, spirituality is, and then it's so important to have something that we can hold on to, something greater than us that gives us perspective and gratitude at that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. That was a really good reading. I really is full of beans and wieners, and as you can see, he is just wanting all the attention while I am trying to knit and focus on my reading. With that being said, my reading was very profound, and some of the things I took away from that was the need for me to really let go of my past, to acknowledge the trauma I went through, acknowledge the feeling of drowning. And this is something that came up with my spell service too, and it's acknowledge all the thresholds and liminal spaces in my life, because drowning is between liminal spaces, right? um you're between life and death. You're between water and air, water and earth. You are, you're in this liminal space where you're literally weightless. So that's something I have to acknowledge, so that way I don't have this fear of drowning. I have a lot of dreams about drowning, so the fact that they picked up on that was really cool. And again, having that King of Pentacles and then the prosperity guides show up, um, because I have been struggling a lot with finances, and knowing that the universe will provide what I need as long as I ask was really important. So if you like these videos, I can definitely make more. I love seeing other spiritual practitioners in the community, and knowing that both Amanda and Prism are part of the LGBTQIA plus community, or 2S LGBTQIA plus community, is very awesome, because I know that their queerness honors the queerness in me. So I hope you enjoy, and until next time, me and Noodle love you.